I feel like I could do quite a clickbaity title on this, but it will not be, it won't be clickbait because it's actually just the truth. You need to be real careful of these when you're speaking to the finance people, when you're saying to them our building is worth this or we're paying this for it. You need to be aware of this OMV, on market value, versus OMV 180 days. I don't know if there's a OMV 90 days. I can tell you the lower the number, the less they're going to value it at. Hi guys, I thought I was going to do a video of all of the issues that we've had in the pre-planning stage, but whilst recording it, I think I've decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some shorter videos. The one thing that really stood out from recording that video is I think there's a lot of things that I personally didn't know about getting finance, and one of them is how your building might be valued by a lender. So for example, when we were in talks with the finance company, we said to them, we think our building, well, we are paying this much for our building and we think our building is worth this much. Those numbers might not be the same. For us, they were in the same sort of ballpark. So we said, we're buying the building for 618 and we think it's worth 618. At no point did the broker say, you're going to need to get a valuation, and when they do the valuation, they're going to do it on something called OMV 180 days, which basically means on market value, and the 180 days is basically how much would it be if you had to sell it at auction. And I think auction sell through is, you know, with putting it out, marketing and all that stuff, I think it's about 6 months. Correct me if I'm wrong, that works out to be around 180 days. So yes, at no point did anyone say that to us, and it left us not short, but we had to put up more money, so the deposit got higher, because we had expected our building to be valued at least at the on market value, because remember, by the time, for my building, by the time we were going to draw the finance to buy it, we had put planning on it. So the building was sold as an office building, but again, by the time we had by the time we were going to say yes, we are going to buy this, we would already have planning. So you would expect the value to be higher as a development site than you would as a office building. But in our case, the valuer went there and they came up with a market value, I believe, of 570. So obviously the difference between 570 and 618 is 48,000, which had to be put in as an extra deposit. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that is a possibility, that that can happen. I would definitely speak to your broker and say, how does your finance company, your bridger, how do they value these? Is it on market value? Is it on market value 180? I think that there's different things. I'm not sure if it can even go down to 90 days. I don't know enough about it, but I know now to ask the question, and I also now know that the smaller that number is, the more that they're going to deduct from the market value. Obviously obviously if you could have on market value 365, then you've got a whole year to sell it. So guys, I would just say, just to finish off, be very careful around the finance. There are a lot of costs involved, and you're going to have your valuations, you're going to have some surveys probably that they will want, and the prices that we were quoted were nowhere near what they actually were. So I don't know how you really flush that out any better, but definitely be asking. I would definitely be asking. I'd probably even now ask for a written quotation of how much your surveys are going to be, how much your valuations are going to be. I mean, I think we were told that one of the surveys was going to be, I don't know, £1,500. I honestly think it was £4,000. I think we had a valuation and a survey, and I think it was 7-8 grand. I mean, I know I feel ridiculous even saying it out loud, but I'm pretty sure it was those sort of numbers. But yeah, just be real careful when it comes to finance.